You may want to turn your volume up a little bit because I gotta do the picks from a certain location today that gotta be kind of quiet. So this is the only time I get to do them. Week 5 NFL picks. Here you go. Tonight's game, Indianapolis is getting 10.5 at New England. Well, I'm sorry, but is it just me, or does New England look like absolute shit? Yeah, they won last week, but it was do or die. I called that. And like I said, I'm not even judging Miami for that loss because the season was on the line as far as I'm concerned last week with New England. 10.5 points. I like the Colts at 10.5. I like New England to win the game, but I like the Colts at 10.5. Cleveland getting 3 at home against Baltimore. You know, every game the Browns have played this year they've been in, and all of them have been winnable. The ones that they didn't win, rather. Cleveland is way better than people think. As far as I'm concerned, they should have beat the Raiders last week. They got robbed. Cleveland getting 3 points. But you're playing against Baltimore. I got to go with Baltimore. I hate pick against Cleveland. I'd love to see Cleveland in an upset, but let's be real. Probably ain't going to happen. If Cleveland wins this game, then as far as I'm concerned, they're for real. I think they're for real regardless, but they need a lot of work yet. They just need to learn how to close games. Jacksonville getting 3 at Kansas City. I'm going for the upset here. I know people are calling me crazy. This is my upset of the week. I like Jacksonville on the road to beat Kansas City outright. And I know it's crazy to say because, believe me, if Kansas City's at home, Kansas City's on a roll. But I just got a funny feeling Jacksonville's got a ferocious defense. And that Patrick Holmes, great quarterback, obviously. But he's young. I think he's going to have a come to earth moment. I think Jacksonville's defense is going to rough him up. I think it's going to be a real physical game, close. I'd like to see either one of these teams win, but I think I like Jacksonville in the upset. Buffalo getting 5 against Tennessee. Take Tennessee. Buffalo's horrible. New York Giants getting 6.5 at Carolina. Carolina's going to blow them out. Guess what? Eli Manning, you had your time. It's time to retire. It happens to the best quarterbacks. It doesn't say anything about you, but you need to retire. Take the Carolina Panthers. Denver getting 1 at New York Jets. Give me Denver. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Give me the Jets. I'm not a believer in Case Keenum and the Broncos right now. I think they're 8-8 team at best. I like the Jets in an upset. And surprisingly, the Jets are actually favored in this game. I don't get that. Atlanta getting 3 at Pittsburgh. As far as I'm concerned, Pittsburgh's season's on the line right here. They need to win this game, and I believe they will win this game. Atlanta's 1-3. They're not as bad as their record, but Atlanta's defense is atrocious. And it's banged up, so I like Pittsburgh to rebound and win. This is a game they must win. Detroit getting 1 at home against Green Bay. I'm sorry. I look at Green Bay too. I don't think they're that great. I really don't. On the road at Detroit. What the hell? I'm going for another upset. I like Detroit at home. Miami getting 5.5 at Cincinnati. You know, 3-1, great start, but are we going to fall for the hype, or is this just a typical stunt by the Cincinnati Bengals getting our hopes up and then crashing? I'm like Miami at that 5.5. I don't know if they'll win the game. I still think Miami's legit, even after that ass beating they took against New England. I don't really, like I said, I don't consider that much against Miami. I like Miami to keep it close. Miami even actually might win the game, but I like Miami at the 5.5. Oakland getting 5 at the Chargers. Who cares about these games? Both these teams are terrible, but by all odds, John Gruden, I like you, but I think you made the wrong move. You should have stayed up in the booth. I like the Chargers with the 5 points outright. Because let's be honest, Oakland got lucky to win last week. They shouldn't have won. Arizona getting 4 at San Francisco. San Francisco's, Jimmy Garoppolo's out. Arizona, though, is just flat out trash. Arizona, I don't think, could be a college team right now. Arizona's horrible. I think they're the worst team in the NFL. Takes 49ers with the points and win outright. Minnesota getting 3 at Philadelphia. Philadelphia all day long. Although I'm not really a big believer in Philadelphia, but it's at Philly. 2-2. Philly needs to win. I don't know, but Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback, no doubt about it, but that ain't enough. Kirk Cousins can't carry that team. Take Philadelphia. Seattle getting 7 at home against the Rams. I like Seattle with 7 points. Rams will keep rolling, but I like Seattle with 7. Got the Rams, they're legit. Them and the Chiefs, they're the best teams in the NFL right now. Sunday night, Dallas getting 3 at Houston. Fucking take Houston. The Cowboys are horrible this year. They barely got past Detroit. Cowboys are bad. I'm sorry. It sucks because I like the Cowboys. My mom's a Cowboys fan, but let's face reality. Cowboys look like they're a 6-10 team. They look horrible. Houston ain't much better, but in this case, take Houston at home. Finally, Monday night, Washington getting 6.5 at New Orleans. Give Washington 15. New Orleans is going to bury them. So there's your picks, people. Sorry I had to be quiet, but hey, it is what it is. Good luck to all your teams.